Right, here we go. Ain't been in here for a while. Oh, totally original. That's the indicators, I think. Left and right. As you can see, the roof lining's in pretty much good nick. And also, the back of the van is all clean. It is an actual van, this one. It's not a thing, it's an actual van, so everything's looking nice and tidy. Pretty tidy in here in original. These are the old seats, as you can see. The only difference I can see here is the person has mounted the choke cable on there, where it used to be up here somewhere, I think. So that's going to have to be replaced. Totally original steering wheel. Totally original internals. Now I think this one has a 600 engine in it. And this is a pretty special vehicle, this one, because this was with the crossover between the earlier models and the later models where they uprated the engines. So this one benefits the early 600. Now I'm going to probably change this to an 850 Robin engine. These are the original front badges. That one's broken, but if you see this one here, this is a rare one because it's got the actual star in the middle, although it needs repainting. But this is quite a rare one to go onto the front of the vehicle anyway, because it's got the actual star in the middle. Most of them, like this one, has not got the star in the middle. Right, so I don't know if the brakes are going to be frozen on. We'll attempt to push it back. I think that there's air in the tyres, I'm not too sure, but we'll attempt to push it back and try and get it out into the open, because I'm going to be parking it hopefully in here, so that half of it is under cover there, because the intention is to actually take the bodywork off of the chassis, so that I can actually see what work has actually been done to the chassis. The previous owner has done loads of work to it, and when I brought it, it did have an actual MOT, and it was actually on the road. So although it was a bit juddery on the clutch and it was smoking a lot from the 600 engine, so that's not a problem anyway. But we're going to try and roll it back now and see if we can get it out. Come on, Jimmy, come on. Come on, I want you here.
I'm ready.
Come on.
I'm ready.
Come ready now.
I don't get what that means.
Come ready now. Come stand here. What we've got to do, in that gap, so the front wheel's underneath the porch. Okay? So, do you want to be inside?
No, I don't want spiders. No, Charles.
Spiders.
No,
Try the spiders. Just jiggle it round. It won't be all that heavy. It should be on gravel. Very light, isn't it? Right, your side, Gary, Jimmy. Right, someone's going to need to sit in it. This one, again. That side, your side, Jimmy. Right now. Back on, Gary. Hold there. If we straighten it up a bit, so you want to go back and then drive in again, yeah? Yep. Now come this way, yeah? But be careful, because that door, Jimmy, look. Stop. Can you get the door open? Stop there. As long as you can open that door, girl. You can get out that side then, can't you? Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Oh, there we go. At least we can start to look under, or work under cover there now. But realistically, the whole thing looks pretty much in really good condition. And this inside, although I may paint the dash, I'm not too sure yet, and the internals, I'm not too sure, but I want to keep this as original as possible. somehow possibly I may change these seats for the later version, the black ones. These are original seats, by the way, and the door cards might just need to benefit from a bit of a painting. I'm not too sure yet, but all the door furniture's all there, as you can see. Like, and it's all a lot of these normally rust out, but this one hasn't rusted out. It's all in very nice condition, as with the door hinges as well, which is all in a literally lovely condition. And yeah, this is the inside of our soon-to-be trotter van. So the whole purpose of this project is to turn it into an Only Fools and Horses replica van, take the body off of the chassis, make sure that the chassis is in A1 condition, and renew or replace anything that needs to be done underneath, and also repair anything that needs to be done underneath. The previous owner told me that there was a bit of welding that's been done. It's had new brake lines and fuel lines and stuff like that, so we'll only know that when we actually get the thing off of the actual body, the chassis. The engine we're going to take out, I've got an 850cc engine, which I'm going to have to refurbish as well. And apparently that should drop straight in. And what I'm also looking at possibly doing as well, this is a positive earth electrical system, which limits you to obviously stuff you can use on modern day stuff. So I'll be looking at converting this to a negative earth system and running it with an alternator to charge the battery up as well. So that's another little thing we're going to have to do as well. You see how light it was to move about, so we haven't got a problem moving it about. I'll be taking the body off and putting that back over there and storing that over there, so the chassis will be just literally sitting underneath here for us to work on. So let's lift the old engine bay up and let's have a look in the engine bay. Right, okay then, so there we go. Well, this is the little engine down there. We got a little nameplate tag down there, and I can see by the ancillary pipework and various other stuff that it's actually been well looked after. So it would be quite rare for to find one of these now, as I say, in this sort of condition. You can see someone's actually painted all this tinware with sort of hammerite paint. There's a spider there for Jimmy, look, crawling down there. But as you can see, everything else looks to be, all these hoses are actually new here, so this is a real good basis for a restoration. There's the battery over there.
Looks new as well.
That looks pretty new as well, as you can see. Yeah, so the person who had this obviously has done quite a bit of work to this, as you can see. So yeah, so there's a carburettor down there, as you can see, and everything looks pretty much tidy down there. Little distributor, and as I say, that all looks pretty tidy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What we got there, a little fuse box down there, 2 fuse boxes. There. Recent water bottle down there. That must be the screen washer by the looks of it, is it?
Looks like it.
Looks pretty clean. Looks pretty clean down there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so here we are under the front wheel, and as you can see there, it's got new brake lines there as well. New track rod end by the looks of it there. The underneath is actually very, very tidy, as you can see there. Look, not quite sure what that little oh, that's a horn there, but the chassis has obviously been repainted. I can see a host of new parts underneath here, so the actual chassis rails obviously have been repainted. And going down the chassis rail, it's all looking in pretty good condition, you know. So it looks like we've actually got a piece of a one to work on here. But we'll know more once we take the actual body off of the car itself. Looking up on the inner wings there, as you can see, it's doesn't look like it's been in any sort of shunts at all. And this is the passenger side, as you can see. Again, brand new tyres on it. Look, all been weighted. Taking us up to the engine bay there on the inside of the wheel arch. And as you can see, the chassis rails all along here have been, as I say, painted. So the exhaust is solid all the way through the bottom there. And underneath the side there, as you can see, the body has obviously been off, because it's got brand new nuts and bolts that are bolting it to the chassis. So I'm well pleased with that. As you can see, look, we've got a great basis of a very, very good trotter van here, with a lot of the work looking like it's already been done. The only repair work I can see that possibly needs to be sorted out is this lower corner here, which has been touched up, and this little piece here needs reinforcing, and this actually happened on the way home on the back of the trailer when the actual van moved and it shunted onto the front there, but that's not too much of a problem. I've got the original grills to go in there as well on the front, and everything is as standard. And this is an E registration, which makes this, I think, around 1967-68, this van. And there you have it. There's our new little project, which I'm going to be making a start on now, so we'll call this video number 1. Looks like it's had some sort of aerial on there.
Yeah. I'll
be looking for a set of original front wing mirrors to go on there as well, so that's one of the other things I've got to source. But the bodywork in its entirety doesn't look to be in too bad a condition. It's totally original, and we aim to make this the best trotter van on the market. So there you go, that's our new little project. It's going to run for quite a few episodes, this one, so hope you enjoy us transforming this van. It's all totally new to us. I've never worked on a plastic fiberglass body car before, so, and let alone lifting the chassis, the body off of the chassis, so this will all be new to me. We're lucky we've got a very good starting point here in this vehicle, and as I say, the only thing which we're going to know exactly where we are is when we actually get the body off of the vehicle, so that we can see the actual chassis, and then I can actually work on the engine and possibly look at putting the bigger engine in, because I've got another engine, as I said to you, an 850cc, which should be dropping straight in to give this a little bit more extra poke which you need in modern day driving. And I do believe that the gearbox as well is a synchro mesh gearbox in the later model Robins anyway, so I'm not too sure if this one was. So anyway, that's this one. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and don't forget, we'll see you again in the next video. Until then, bye for now.